Hey guys, Audra here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is officially week 4 of our 13-week series, The 13 Pillars of Joy. This week, we focus on letting go of the past. So the first week was forgiveness. The second week was living in your truth. The third week, don't be impulsive. And this week, let go of your past. We're going to start in a seated position, and I'll do our guided meditation, move through some somatic movements, and learning about truly what it feels like in the body to let go of the past. All right, in a seated position, hands to your side, we're going to start with our breath. Inhale, fill up your chest, reaching your fingertips high, creating space in the ribs. Letting your chest sink a little bit closer to the mat as you have your hands up. Taking another big inhale, reaching high, growing a tall spine. Letting the ribs create space in between one another. And as you exhale, palms facing the ground, nice gently until they meet. Good. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, arms reach up, fingertips to the sky, create space in between the ribs, reaching tall with your spine. And exhale, hands to your sides. We're going to focus on connecting our minds and our bodies, using our breath as well as a tool. So inhale, hands go slowly up, reach high, creating that space, starting our class with some vital breaths and stretching upwards, and exhale, release. Good. We're going to do some side twists, so we're going to open up our side bodies. Inhale, left hand goes up. Exhale on over, holding this position. Inhale into your left rib cage. Exhale, release. Inhale back to center with the opposite arm, reaching high. And as you exhale, opposite arm goes down, opening up the right side of the body. Inhale into your side body. Exhale. Inhale into that side body. Exhale, release. Letting your knees go towards the mat, releasing your thighs from overly supporting. And on your next inhale, back to center, reaching high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Great. A lot of times we keep our past stored in the body, and the past is different for everyone, and depending on what season you're in. You could be grieving, you could be going through a breakup, you could be losing friendships, you could just feel a little stuck, and sometimes it is past things that need to be let go. So we're going to move our bodies that open up space in the body, and using our minds, pairing those together. So coming to a tabletop position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, finding your stability here. We're going to start with looking back at your hip. And inhale to your center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale into your center. Exhale, look back. So what we're really doing here is opening up the side body. Many times our stress, our shame, our guilt, all of those hurts and pains live in our side bodies and in our guts. The emotional body and the physical body talk to each other. It is all one system. And once you complete an even amount on both sides, coming back to your center, we're going to move through some cat-cow flows. As you arrive, dropping your belly, lifting the crown, inhale, stretching the back, and exhale, tucking the tailbone, rolling the spine up to the ceiling, pushing through your palms. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the crown. Exhale. Really focusing on moving with your breath, whether it's fast or it's slow, just moving at your pace, where you're at. As you focus on something that you need to release, whether you feel stiffness in your body or whether the mind knows. We're using our mind and our body together for our overall health and wellness. And our breath is a tool to bring fresh air, renewal. And as we use our bodies to move that air and exhale that air, we cleanse our space. Good. And from here, finding your stability and your neutral stance in your tabletop, we're going to extend the left leg long, toes are tucked, and we're going to come forward, lifting the foot, rolling out the ankle. Just really getting a nice stretch, nice movement. And taking a nice big inhale here. Exhale, toes tucked and push back, opening up the back of your leg. A lot of times our bodies experience tension from situations. Our bodies feel tense even from our mindsets. So we're going to clear those spaces out with our practice and being intentional about what we need to let go. So inhale, toes come up, stay pointed. Nice big inhale. Exhale, toes are tucked, push on back. Taking really meaningful exhales. Inhale, come forward, toes point back. Toes tucked on the mat, pushing back. Meaningful exhale, like you're really clearing something out behind your leg there. Good. Bring that knee underneath your hip, extending the opposite foot. And pushing back here. And then come forward, toes point back, rolling that ankle. Many times our bodies are just stiff with the day-to-day and the busy and the hustle and everything that's going on, and sometimes they just need this extra attention. Good. And when you're ready for your exhale, toes are tucked, pushing back, opening up the back leg on the opposite side. Using your meaningful exhales to just clear. Inhale, come forward, toes are tucked. Exhale, toes are tucked, push on back. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, toes are tucked, push back. Nice, big, meaningful stretch here. And putting that knee underneath your hip. We're going to put your toes together. Extend the knees out a little bit, coming into a child's pose. Opening up your arms here, letting the chest be heavy towards the mat. Telling your body it's okay to release and to relax. Our mind is giving our body permission. Our brain sends these signals to each part of our body. And it is vital for our health to be using these neural pathways. It's amazing what you actually have control of with your mind and being intentional with your thoughts. Good. Now we're going to round and roll up into a tabletop. With your left arm we're going to reach to the sky. Inhale. Big, nice, open chest. Exhale, thread your needle. Come on down. Taking this minute here in a pose to let the body soften, to let the body disengage. And sliding that right hand back underneath your shoulder. With your next inhale, unthread your needle, reach high to the sky. And exhale, hand to the mat. Opposite side, inhale, reach high, opening up the chest, extending backwards if you'd like. And as you exhale, thread that needle, coming into a resting pose, letting the body soften, disengaging the deltoids, your shoulder muscles, letting your belly soften. Many times our mind is trying to hold everything together, and it also sends signals in the body that we are holding everything together. And right now, we want the body to feel relaxed. We don't want to hold everything together constantly. All right, slide that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Inhale, unthread your needle, reach to the sky. And exhale, hand to the mat. We're going to prepare to get into our downward facing dog. So just tucking the toes here. We're going to push back, stretch the toes, come forward, and almost into like a cow. Exhale, stretch the toes. Coming back to a neutral position, keeping the toes tucked. Inhale, lift your hips up. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, dropping your heels to meet the mat and start to pedal out. Seeing how the back of your legs feel in this position. Noticing where you're carrying your tension as we move our bodies. Good. Coming to a standing still position in your downward facing dog. Bend those knees, sending the hips back. Taking a good exhale here. Opening up the shoulder space. Good, and inhale, undoing your knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg high, bending that knee, opening up the hips. Reposition yourself as needed. Opening up the hips, clearing tension from this space. Take a nice big inhale, focusing on clearing out your hip joint that is opened. And as you exhale, blow it away. Good. Coming back to a square position, bringing that leg down. We're going to inhale the opposite leg high, bend that knee, opening up your hip. Inhale into your hip space. And exhale, clear it out. Using an intentional breath with purpose here is the key. Inhale into your hip space. Exhale, clear it out. And coming back to a squared position, left leg is high. And we're going to bring that leg all the way through. Drop your knee, untuck the toes, and coming into a lunge. Finding your balance here, foot underneath your knee, knee underneath your hip in the back. Always taking care of our posture, being mindful of where our bodies are is so important. And even it just gets wobbly, and that's okay. You're learning your balance. And we want to do this off the mat as well. So on your next Inhale, bringing the hands to your side. Inhale, hands go up. And as you exhale, bringing your hands to the center and opening up. Getting a side body twist here. Working on our balance. Finding trust in our stance. Using our skeletal system to support us. And then as we find our stability within our skeletal system, we let the muscles and the ligaments disengage. All right, big inhale as you open. Exhale, close your hands. Inhale, open the opposite direction. Finding a little bit of a different balance with both ways as you open. Taking a nice big inhale, keeping your length in your spine. And on your next exhale, hands to the center. And then coming back to your chest. Good. Hands framing that foot, tuck the back toes, lift up that knee, step on back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that right leg high. And as you exhale, bring it all the way through, dropping your opposite knee, untuck the toes, coming into your lunge, paying attention to your knee over your foot, knee under the hip, hips are squared, posture is good. We take care of our bodies, we set our bodies up for success. We're being mindful, we're being intentional. All right, inhale, arms go high. Exhale, bring the hands in front of you. Inhale, open. Staying here for your inhale. Wringing out our emotions that are in our gut, that live in our side bodies. Take a nice big inhale into your chest, open. And exhale, close your hands. Hands meet in the front. Inhale, open to the side. Finding your balance on the opposite side here. Keeping your posture intact, taking care of your body. And exhale, hands to heart. Hands to in front. And bringing into your center. Good. Framing that foot, tuck the toes in the back, lift the knees, step on back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs here. We're gonna inhale, left leg goes high, bringing that foot all the way through, coming into a pigeon pose. Opening up our hip space again here. If this is super uncomfortable for you, please do a figure four. So laying on your back, lifting your knee, creating, the figure four. And if you need, you can give yourself a block or some support with a pillow as we open up this hip space. Many things that we are holding on to that involve the past are not healthy emotions. If you're in the past and you're living in joy and nostalgia and all that and you're happy, that's great. But I have a feeling most of the time when we live in the past, it's usually, just keeping us stuck, keeping us circling the same thing, keeping us in an old mindset, and just reopening our wounds constantly. And sure, time heals, but really when you focus on your mindset and intentional and moving your body and finding peace along the way, that is the key to letting go of your past. Okay. So tucking those toes in the back, lifting up the knee, slowly unwinding your pigeon pose, coming to downward facing dog. Pedaling out for a second, letting those hips relax. And then we're going to inhale the right leg. Same thing on this side, bringing that foot all the way through. Preparing for your pigeon pose, opening up the hips on this side just the same. You may find that one side is tighter than another, and that is normal. Like for me, I carry my stress and my tension mostly on my right side. I am right hand dominant, but just that dominant side takes it all, it seems like. So just opening up space equally. And if you're finding tension in your hips, take a nice big inhale and just every time you can exhale like that, you create space and you create this new area and release tension. That is why we do these practices. We want to free our mind of these things that live rent-free and that don't serve a purpose anymore, and that we're just going around circles of this just old stories. And so what? Let it go. We gotta, we want space for new, and we want space for joy, and we want space to feel abundant in our current situation so that we can call in more. We want to live a good life, and life is not easy. Life is always challenging in us, but that is the game of life. It's just learning how to make the most of everything, because as humans, we're getting a full experience. No one is, protected from that, no matter what. All right, planting those hands on your mat, tuck those back toes, lift the knee, step on back into your downward facing dog. Pedaling it out for a minute. You can shake the knees here, shake your hips, whatever final little movements you want to do. And when you're ready, we're just going to walk to the top of our mat. Find yourself in a seated position and coming to your back. And as we come into this final pose in Shavasana for our mini session of yoga, the point here is to connect our minds and bodies, to take these small moments out of our day, to set a weekly intention to do at least 25 minutes of movement, and using the theme to really tap into our joy. So if you need more grounding and you're letting go of the past, hands down. If you need more receiving, hands up, palms to the ceiling, letting the eyes soften, disengaging your jaw, disengage the muscles in your arms, release the back of your shoulders and your upper back, surrender to the support of the mat. Let your hips soften. Let your thighs melt away. Let your knees open. Let them relax. Taking inhales into your chest for a count of 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do that again. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now continuing at your own pace, and also feel free if you know that you carry tension and hurt and shame and guilt and regrets, if you hold those into your gut, Taking some belly breaths here. Just breathing into the belly, opening up the belly, giving space for all your organs in the peritoneum cavity. Visualizing them having space to be. Air has space to move through. Unstick anything that is clung together. And then just exhale and soften the belly. Good. And if that feels good, keep doing some belly breathing. Our gut is the second brain. It does hold on to a lot for us. It is our solar plexus. Our gut is the second brain. Many times the saying goes, trust your gut. But sometimes you can't trust your gut if it's full of old stories and details and stuff that doesn't serve us, stuff that is keeping us stuck. We are here to take this moment together to release all the stuck things that we don't need, that are not doing us any good. The stories that replay in our mind, we're finding peace with them. And if they're not playing over in your mind and they live in your body, we're going to open the body through these classes and let them go. I know sometimes it's hard to revisit the past, but the past lives in our body. And if you can't get your mind to go there, at least let your body move into these spaces of release and relaxation. Everyone is different how they process things. Good. I'm just finding stillness here. Letting your tension go. Letting the body fully relax into your mat. Calling in your self-worth, your self-trust. And most of all, your self-love. We need to be our own best friends just as much as we need someone to be our best friend. Love stems within, and love starts with the self. When you're ready, just wiggling the toes, moving your hands, bringing your knees to your chest. Nice little hug here and a gentle rock side to side. And coming to one side as you push up into your seated position. Coming back to center. Leaving our mat with a new perspective, with intention, with more conscious effort, using our mind and body and breath. And as we close, hands to your sides here, and really taking away something that was meaningful and impactful from this time. And as you gather that into your hands, bringing it to life with fresh air over your head. And as you exhale, embodying those feelings, embodying the shifts, embodying the knowledge. Namaste. Thank you so much for showing up for yourselves and for letting me guide you. I hope you're enjoying this 13-week series. And if you're just finding me, I think it would be great if you went back and just kind of gave yourself a weekly class and followed suit with it. For me personally, I have learned a lot, and I'm growing with you guys, even as your teacher and as your guide, as I prepare for these classes. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I will see you next week. And don't forget, if you're looking for more one-on-one support, if you're looking for wellness coaching, I do offer those. They are on my website. You can follow me on Instagram. I have Root and Key for my for my wellness business. And then for my personal, feel free to follow me as well. It's Audra Lee. And I will see you around. Bye.